Jack, a lot of people say that the draft decision is a personal decision. For you, it felt more like a team decision, especially after the top performance that you had in how much of it was individual, and how much was it just for Ohio State?
I think you ask a lot. I mean, all of us that decided to come back. I think obviously, there's the personal decision to come back too. Just the chance to improve your draft stock, and then but really, I think for a lot of us it was definitely the team thing. All coming back, unfinished business. Wouldn't feel right leaving here like that without getting one more shot that we had. So I think when you talk to all of us, you're gonna find out it was a collective agreement.
It's still a little weird to return back because for you and JT and quite a few of these guys from the 21 class, you probably figured that it was going to be a 3-and-done deal.
Yeah.
Is it still a little weird, or is it sunk in that you've got a whole other year here to do what you want to do?
No, I mean, it's not weird. I think we're all happy to be back. I know I'm happy to be back. I've lived in Columbus my whole life, so it's definitely not weird being here another year. But no, I mean, it's good. It's good. We're all excited to be back. We know we got one more year. There's no going back. There's not one more year we can come back. So we're just really blessed, and we're taking every day and not letting one day go by where we don't give it all we got.
You said that there was like a collective agreement amongst you guys. But was there a specific moment for you when you were like, okay, I'm gonna come back?
Yeah, I think that's tough. I think after kind of just thinking about it and talking to my family and talking with the guys here, I think I knew all along, like in my heart, I wanted to come back. I think I wouldn't have felt right leaving, losing to them 3 times, and with the team we got coming back, with the guys that decided to come back, I kind of wanted to take charge and say, hey, look, if we all come back, look what we could do. And I think that once I thought about that, and I got some other guys on board, it's kind of a no-brainer because we got the team to do it this year, and we just got to go out there and execute now.
You seemed pretty confident in Dallas. I mean, you wouldn't tell us for sure, but it sounded like you'd made up your mind by then. Is that fair to say that you were leaning at least coming back at that point?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I probably was leaning towards coming back then. I try to block it out, before the game and just focus on ball. Just take care of the other stuff after the games are done. So I think that I definitely probably was in the back of my mind. Knew I was going to come back regardless. So. Like I said, it just would have been tough for me to leave this year, and with the opportunity we got, we only got one more chance left to go do something that not many people get to do, in their lives. So we're in a blessed position.
Jack, what do you think clicked for you in the final? Did you have the type of performance?
I just think that was put in good positions. Just kind of let loose. Went out there and played ball like I know how to, and. My teammates played great too. Coaches called a good game defensively. I mean, did we give up 14 total points or was it 17? 14? 14. I mean, 14 against a good offense like that, great team. That's a good day. So obviously we didn't get the results we wanted, which is frustrating again, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, I mean, I just think it was collectively a good day on defense, and I happen to be fortunate to be in position to make some good plays.
Can that be the type of? I mean, it's obviously since you've been here, been a conversation of you guys have played well, but the numbers maybe haven't. The raw stats haven't always necessarily mirrored that. But you kind of had all that in one. From starters, can you feel when you're in a groove like that when you're getting off to the quarterback and getting on as much as you were?
Yeah, I think I felt like I was in a groove probably the whole second half of the season. I felt like myself again, and I was just out there playing and having fun with my teammates. And, I think that, when you come here and you expect to hit the field and it to be a certain way, it's hard to get over that for a little bit. And I think you can look at kind of just all of us on the D-line as a front. We all kind of had our own journey to how we're playing right now. And now it's just all about building, not looking back and playing how we know how to play and being confident out there and using our abilities that God's gave us. So I think that this whole next year, you're just going to see a whole different level of play from all of us.
So that for you, I know you're trying to keep it up, but for you, can that be kind of a launching point in terms of what you're maybe capable of individually in 2024? Just the way, as you mentioned, the way you were playing the second half of the season especially.
Yeah, I've knew all along what I was capable of, and it was frustrating the first few years, not being able to, not playing for whatever reason on the field to what I was capable of. But once you just put that stuff to the side, just go out there and play ball, like how it's going to take care of itself.
Jack,
No, you're good.
did Ryan used the term talent issues with us. There's been like an emphasis of not focusing on the little things, kind of honing in on that stuff. And you guys know you have the talent. But what is it for you this spring to keep the focus on?
Yeah, I think you said it. There's no talent issues here on this team. I think if you look at our team across the board, we're probably one of the most talented teams in the country, if not the most talented team in the country. And so that's God given, and what we can work on is our discipline, our skill, our technique. I think if we become the most disciplined and sound team technique-wise, there's not going to be a team in the country to stop us. So, but it's a long process to get to that point and to get to that season. So I just think that when Coach Day talks about that, it's true. We got the talent. Just got to go out there and work every day on the little things.
Jack, what are you specifically working on this spring?
I'm working on flexibility. Working on bending the corner a little bit and hands. At D-line you can kind of improve on everything. And so Coach Johnson's our emphasis is just taking care of the little things: hands, hips, foot placement. So it's kind of a little bit of everything in the spring.
There's a lot to be excited for, especially with all the guys coming back on defense. But how excited are you to play again with JT?
Oh, I'm really excited about that. It was cool, really cool. Me and him going back and forth the whole time, deciding whether we're going to come back or not. And when we, I knew before you guys knew when he was coming back. So I was excited. He's a hell of a player and a really good friend of mine. So just having another year with him, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and hopefully have some fun. Wreaking havoc on some quarterbacks next fall.
Even going back to your recruitment, you were the first guy to commit in this recruiting class. You had guys over for barbecues at your house. What was it like, I guess, to see it kind of come full circle in a way that you could kind of almost leverage that relationship and recruit guys to come back into the fold and run back like you are this year?
Yeah, it's unique. I think it's a really unique position. We've got a great group of guys coming back, man. I mean, it's just so exciting, and I just wanted to, for me, and the same thing for those guys, how much they care about this program and care about the team and Coach Day and guys you want to do it for in the city, and the chance. We all knew that we had great opportunities to go to the NFL, and we also have a great opportunity to put another one of those banners up here. So, and get some revenge on the guys up north, all that stuff. So, when you put it in a nutshell, it was a really simple decision for a lot of us. And we thank God for being in this position and coming back. I don't think any of us have regretted it, and we're just really excited to get back on the chase and not miss a day.
Jack, you take a wide view of the defense with the additions made with Caleb coming in, and now you see Sonny move closer to the line of scrimmage. When you have an opportunity to look at what's out there, how does it change the capability of your defense to be? How can it change the way maybe you deploy that you couldn't do a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the defense, we're on the field, like, damn, we're big. Corner we're big, linebacker we're big, D-line we're big, safety we're big, fast. We're just got a lot of weapons, to say the least. And so, when you got those guys behind you, it just makes you play so much more free up front, and you depend and you can rely on those guys behind you. And I think that if we take that approach and everywhere on the field, offense too, that we're gonna have a really fun year.
Jack, thank you very much.